to motherfucking welcome to my page where I talk about common sense under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's very, 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 very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who like to smoke, people who like ayahuasca, people who like DMT, people who like escapism, people who are so scared of the fucking coronavirus. Listeners' discretion is a motherfucking advised. You read my description box, you will find all of my information. There is my link so you can join my feed if you are signed up to StreamYard, motherfuckers. Right? I'm the real OG, original Gnosis, not a gangster, though I may sound gangster at certain times. I have many motherfucking faces and shit. But if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. Hello to you brothers and sisters, werewolves, bats, aliens, shapeshifters, will-o-wisp. All you type of motherfuckers are supernatural beings of all time, motherfucker. Welcome to my crazy ass down the whole rabbit hole page. And of course, I've been offered $10,000 through a check in the mail, and I sent that motherfucker back because I'm not ambitious enough to cash it. You don't know me, so why would I basically rely on your money? I thank you very much for whoever it was. I forgot your name, but please understand, I'd rather accept my donations through a cash app. I don't need no more than no $50, y'all guys. No more than $25. You can give me two. You can give me one. It doesn't really fucking matter. But if you want my shit to blow up and shit like that, it's up to you. It's totally up to you. I would not be living in this goddamn isolation chamber. I'm lucky in an isolation chamber in my own goddamn house, so I won't catch the coronavirus from my own family. Okay, because I got the mask, motherfuckers. I got the motherfucking mask. I got the fucking the ironclad Peter Pan type shit. I'm flying in the air like a motherfucker, right? But of course, we got things to talk about. Remember, I told you. What the hell? What was that? Okay, somebody gave me a text, so I can still see my messenger app. Let me see. Okay, what the hell? Don't y'all guys hate when you get cold calls? These robocalls? I can't stand that. Don't never give out your number, but sometimes you can't help it because sometimes you'll accidentally put your name or your number in some kind of app and shit, and you basically have that app secure and you don't know which app you put your number in, and somebody sold your information, probably be Facebook, because I don't put my number on fucking Facebook. I know it's not Facebook doing it. I know for some strange reason, you need your phone number to verify if your account is correct or not, but you don't have to show it and shit. But that's not what this video is going to be about. Okay, let me see. Somebody gave me a note. Why is people messaging me? Okay, no, that's from Squaresoft. Square Enix. Okay. Today we are going to talk about an interesting topic. Like I told you, we're going to talk about. Okay, let me go in my edit box and see what I said. Okay, how to do trade with your hoe. Okay, which basically what I really mean is that how to do leverage with all women types. Okay, species, prostitutes, your wife, your whores, and show them what they're worth. Okay, so I'm also going to talk about other things too as well, like who is the poorest in the world? Okay, and I'm also going to talk about women privileges and children's behavior and stuff. But that's all I want to talk about. I want to keep it down because I really don't want to talk no more than an hour, a half an hour, unless someone joins my feed. As a matter of fact, I do have my messenger app open, and those who really know me actually is communicating with me right now through my fucking messenger app. If you're sensitive, get the fuck out of here. If you don't like me saying one nigger, cunt, hillbilly, cracker, and you can't fight back with your words, please escort your lazy stick in the mud ass out of here right the fuck now. All right, listeners' discretion is advised. This is more on the comedy section and the wisdom section. This is an esoteric type knowledge type shit. I told you before in the past, I'm your friendly neighborhood schizologist. Please understand what that means. I'm a schizophrenic individual, schizoaffective individual who don't have time to be focusing on one particular thing because my mind is all over the fucking place. I can't just stand it. Sometimes I'll be on people's sites and websites and video chats, and I'm like, they just talk about one thing all the time, but they don't branch off. They don't branch off into something else, something new to talk about. I just get there and I get tired and shit, and my voices be fucking with me and shit. And what am I supposed to do about that? I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Well, just get the hell off because I get agitated sometimes and I get really fucking rambunctious because it's boring. And my videos are not boring. And it's not for the fucking masses of asses because there's not a lot of schizos doing what I'm doing. I'm better than fucking Eminem, right? Let me make my own my rap battle with him. But I don't think I can remember all my words too clearly. But I'll write it down and I'll let someone defeat his ass real quick. I'll write your lyrics for you. I'll write your goddamn lyrics, but you make sure you pay me my money first, right? Get a nice ass beat. I have a whole bunch of nice ass ideas to defeat them. He's supposed to be the king. Eminem's supposed to be the king. Okay, I love his music back in the days, but nowadays it's changing now. I don't really like that song called Monster and shit, but I'm going off the side of the topic now here. But I really want to focus on that, you guys. How to do trade with your whore, your women that you deal with. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about polygyny because women are always doing. Let's talk about facts now. Women are always indirectly consider themselves doing polyandry. You know what polyandry is? Polyandry is the fact that where one woman is being with multiple husbands. Repeat that again. Polyandry is what women do all of the time. And when they feel they can do hypergamous actions, that is their way of showing that basically they're more than just about some sexuality. They're more than just something about trying to have something in common with the man. No. They're interested in trying to get as much fucking money as possible and to try to be secure because they're insecure. Everybody's insecure, babies. But that's why I'm trying to teach y'all guys how not to become the victims, because men are more likely the victims, even though women disappear more than fuck men. Even though women disappear more than men, there's still men who are more victims. How the fuck can I say shit like that? Ask me a question and we'll go down and then the rabbit trail for that. Ask me a question, motherfuckers, please. All right. Now, see, sometimes my kids may bother me at my door. I got kids, okay? So there's a blessing because it's a curse that I have daughters, though. But here we go. But we'll see. Oh, what you want, Dad? I'm excellent with children. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? These things? You want these? You want these? You want these? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. You see what I'm saying? I've been around countless children and countless women who act like children as well, single mothers. And you have to excuse me sometimes. I gotta give her some of this right here. Hey, why is that so loud? Why is that so loud? If you turning this TV up, it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. Put your headsets on. You turn this TV down too. Y'all going out kind of crazy here. All right, come on. What the hell? Oh, hold on for a minute here. God damn it. You got your snacks, right? Say hello. Say hello. Say hello to the general masses of asses. Hello. All right. There's lots of people who are the masses of asses. Here, you know how to hook it up here. You're getting grown now. You're 7 years old. I can't wait to have a battle with her. But anyway, let's go down the subjects in here because I like to talk about important subjects. Because this coronavirus is going to kill as many people as possible. Now, what the hell is this? Now I hear a sound that sounded like he's supposed to be in my stream, but I don't see nobody. Okay, let me see. Somebody asking me something. Okay, I don't see nothing. But if you're there in the feed somewhere and you're watching me on YouTube, say hello. How you been? You see my link, and I gave you the link, and I don't want to hear that you don't have the link. Okay. And of course, I'm using my phone, and I already gave the instructions on how to live stream and stuff and join a stream. The only thing you really need if you want to try to join my stream is to sign up for a StreamYard. I wish people start paying people to actually advertise and to use their product. So basically they can get more advertisement and income through advertisements, but StreamYard don't pay you for using their shit. Okay? It's completely free. And of course, it's not like anchor.fm/Emerald. I only got $5 so far. I got $5 so far, but not every month. No one subscribed, so I don't continue on my podcast because I'm not going to keep going running on. You got 51 fucking podcasts about shit that's factual. Okay, there's no other way around it. There's no other way of thinking outside. I think outside the box. That's why. And people think inside the box, so they're gonna disagree. So they're gonna say some shit like, I agree to disagree, which is bullshit. You just disagree, motherfucker. Don't play that game. Don't play that psychological game with me. You don't sugarcoat it. You're not a fucking effeminate male. Come on now. All right, now let's get on with the subject. Now, Okay, we're gonna talk about women. Women have been taking advantage of the system for eons of time. Eons. I don't hate women. I really don't. I admire the chaos in this world. I'm a sadist and also a Satanist as well. So that means I'm a chaotic neutral. So I don't care for most human beings. Okay. So the canary virus is killing off the righteous types of people who believes in Jesus. I don't give a flying monkey's ass. Okay. I think that's a form of karma. If I get the motherfucking virus, so be it. Because I'm gonna be a god in my next motherfucking life. Sometimes I can't stand being in the human body because of the fact that there's so many bias, attacks because the way you look rather than who you are as a person. Isn't that fucked up? As an individual. Now, somebody wrote me here. Okay, let's see. Okay, StreamYard wants to use your camera. Okay, now he should already know that. Allow. Let me write here. Allow it, man. Allow it. Okay. It gets stuck there. Okay. A refresh. Start again. Okay. Start again. Because we got children everywhere. Start it again. Okay. Try it again, buddy. Now I can't keep talking to him now. I'm trying to get on my subject now. I don't want to talk no more than half an hour. Okay, here we go. So the subject is for today, how to do trade with your whore, your woman, your prostitute, even your fucking wife. Now, as I said before I met my wife, I asked for certain things. The more alpha you become, I believe that one thing should always trade off with two things for a man. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you have a house. You shouldn't even try to live in the house in the same house with that woman, especially if we're living in the West. So let's get some shit straight. You got shit that you earned, that you're putting yourself at risk because you're going to be the victim. I'm talking for men power. Now I'm going to talk about women too now here. Now I'm going to talk about women in short now. Fact number one, most women are virgins. So once you lose the virginity, I don't give a fuck about you. You're going to pay me my money. All right, because once you lose your virginity, I'm not fucking that pussy. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to pay me my motherfucking money so I can entertain you, because that's what I do. Okay, that's what I do. My Giglioer days. But when women lose their virginity, their value goes down by 50%. Okay, so this is for the woman's side, and then on top of that, the system is catering towards women because of the past. You know, back in the past, women were being abused. They still are probably being abused now, but not as much. But then they take advantage of the system, and that's going to turn on their head. That's what Donald Trump is about. He's an alpha, right? So he's going to try to close that gap with the Section 8, the welfare and shit. Because I hated all those systems. I'm like, why would somebody feed off the system when they can do good by themselves when they are in suffering? So women don't want to suffer, so they'll try to find a man as a challenge rather than for disciplinary purposes and waste their life away. They don't want to listen to the elder like me myself, because I was there back in those days in the 80s. I used to talk to women all the time and say, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, I'm older than her. 9 times 10, I'm older than these females who got single mothers, and they're still showing their daughters some bullshit. I say, don't do that psychologically. Most people don't. They're not interested in psychologicals. They're not. They're not going to. And if you believe in Jesus, then you definitely a delusional hypocrite. Please don't. Religion is a patriarch. Please don't try that shit, y'all single mothers. You'll know you'll still be in my fucking inbox wanting me to come over so I can have a night of fucking Netflix and fuck you with a strap on and shit and check your pussy out like a gynecologist. That's the fuck what I do, right? So that's what I can still do, but I can't do that now because I got kids. I'm stuck now. So I do still communicate with women who are just below my pay grade when it comes to beauty, but they want to come over. They want me to come over and pay it. But it's not a whole lot of women who have a lot of money. And that's the problem with women. They say the black woman is worth $5. That's what they say, right? So I'm like, they may be worth more. But there's all sorts of stories they tell on the internet and media news and fucking statistics that's completely baffling to me when they say, oh, okay, black women are more smarter than black women are more smarter than black men. And they graduate more. When the black women are already doing booty calls, okay, on the side. They're not on no campuses, motherfuckers. Y'all gotta start talking about what happens on the campuses when no women are. They disappear. They don't be on that campus. North Carolina, I don't give a fuck. They taking shortcuts. They're the teacher's motherfucking pet, and that's how they make it. And then you see them red. Of course, it's gonna be. They ain't smart. They just getting that paperwork done. They doing that shit on the side. But now enough about. Okay, hold on. Rad is in here. He's joining my crew. I say I'm gonna tap him. I said, how you doing, Rad? What's going on? Welcome.
Hey, what's up?
Man. You did it. You did it. Congratulations. He's my boy.
I did it. Yeah,
I did it too, man. I was just talking about how many benefits women were basically having so far before I talk about my topic. So let's make the rules real clear. Okay, I'll let you talk. You can talk as much as you want. Okay, but just don't talk too much like you're rambling on. I don't ramble on. I talk about just certain facts. And of course, I'm talking. These are the things I'm gonna talk about today. I didn't put it in my banner section here, but I'm gonna repeat myself if necessary. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about how to do trade with your hoe, your prostitute, your wife, or your girlfriend. How to do proper trade. I'm also gonna talk about women privileges and children's behavior. And I'm also lastly going to talk about the poor in the U.S. Who are richer? Are the poor in the U.S. more richer than other countries? You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
right. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you like to talk about. I told you before you come on my stream, try to have a little sticky note. Okay, if you have a little sticky note, everybody will have something to talk about. Please, my stream is not about monotoneness. You know what monotone is?
Yeah.
Okay, so being monotone is not a part of my stream. I'm not gonna allow you to be like, and you're not animated. You don't have no personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna allow that. But go ahead, you can talk now. I give you. I'm not gonna say nothing now. Okay, so go ahead. Tell me what you want to talk about. Whatever you want to talk about. Your two topics. Okay.
All right. So my two topics was number one, coronavirus, and two, the second topic is why women always, well, I don't want to say always, why they have 100 different words for nice guys, for good dudes, etc.
Okay, so go ahead.
First, I'll go by first topic.
Okay.
So, you can go over.
It took 61 off $1 to get to 60.
Okay.
You got some hand sanitizer?
I don't have that here. Okay. Anyway.
You better have that hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, hand sanitizer thing. Everybody's so scared, and it's like weird because at first, germs did exist, but nobody was scared of it till they realized they can die from it, and you can always die.
Right. That's some crazy shit. I'm like, yo. I'm like, damn, everybody's being hypocritical and stuff. Now it's too late. Now the women are starting to. It's going to be the women who's going to activate. That Me Too movement is going to flip on his motherfucking head.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
ahead. It's going to flip.
Back to Corona, bro.
It's like the, like.
All right, hand me my card.
There's no stigma.
Give me the card. Give me the card.
I need to talk to you.
Okay, I just need to get. Come on, give me the card, man. Come on.
I had to touch the message screen.
Okay, appreciate it.
Come
See
on.
you later.
All right.
All right, anyway.
Get your property, man.
Yeah. But look, I'm telling you. Look, man. The 90% of the time, right? The coronavirus is I'm telling you, it's either a hoax completely, or it's being scared. Like it's used for fear tactics. Okay, most people are just so scared.
False evidence appearing real.
Exactly. You said good analogy. False evidence appearing real. Fear. Exactly. And you said you quarantined something like, huh? He supposed to know better than that. He supposed to know not. Come on now. You supposed to know.
Hey, I'm just messing around. I put myself in this room because I don't sleep next to my wife. I gotta have my own little space because she likes to be dirty and shit. So that's another subject altogether with the OCD, man. Go ahead, man.
Okay, so she could. But something like the coronavirus could decimate her because she's from Ethiopia or whatever. So I mean, you might want to look.
I talked to her about that too. Yeah.
But another thing, man, you got a telescope in your fucking window. What the fuck is that about?
That's my magic Moses stick. What's this telescope? You saw a telescope somewhere?
I thought that was a telescope. Is that a telescope?
That's my magic Moses stick.
No, aim down. Aim downward. Aim downward. Left.
Okay, over there.
Okay, I thought that was a telescope. You know that.
That's my headset. That's my headset. So when I hear too much noise in the middle of the night.
Okay. The aliens coming to get you and all that shit.
No, I don't. I actually met some aliens, but that's another story, man. There's so much shit to talk about with it.
Yeah, well, we're gonna stick it simple. We're gonna talk about the coronavirus. The coronavirus. You know what's funny about the coronavirus? It already existed, right? But they talking about this right here is a different strand. The president calls it Kung Flu.
Exactly,
man. Common flu. But like I said, man, I think also I think you know how the Xbox was the new Xbox was revealed early for some reason and nobody knows why.
What happened?
Bill Gates he knew about the coronavirus being spread. He knew before it was spread. You saw the video. There were videos about him posting it. There was videos him saying I could have a virus and it can affect and drop the whole economy. He kept saying that, and that's what happened.
Maybe the new Xbox is going to be the coronavirus activation for all of our asses to die. Because I gotta get that system.
I'm not saying that. Hold on. I'm saying slow your roll, man. No. I'm saying, look, man. I'm saying he knew the coronavirus would happen. So if you knew the coronavirus would happen around this time of year, would you not plan to show off your console early because you knew that all the events and shit, the E3 was gonna be closed, all these expos was gonna be closed? Would you not show off your console early?
But didn't he show it already? Wasn't it? Or maybe that's just rumors.
He showed it before. No, it was officially revealed before this year, I think. Earlier this year, before coronavirus. If Bill Gates knew about coronavirus, would he not show off his console early?
I think he had a plan, man. I was told that he was stepping down. He stepped down from the certain position, but he's still in charge, right? Oh, yeah. You heard about that. He's still in charge, but he stepped down a little bit. So why is he stepping down? Because I think it has something to do with that. I'm scared now. I don't think I want to get the Xbox new series now. This motherfucker's 12 teraflops, more powerful than PS5. So,
what could you do with a console that powerful? What could you possibly do?
I don't know. The only thing I can think that they can fix that system is loading times. And I don't want to see loading times.
No. You're thinking about it small, okay? You're thinking about it in terms of what you can do with it. You're not thinking of it in terms of what they could do with it. About that. You understand what I'm saying to you? Think about it this way. In terms of what your phone can do for you, you can video chat with it, message, go online all day. But in terms of what your phone can do for the company that made it, is collect your personal information, view your camera, etc., etc.
Okay.
Think about it. Same thing with the Xbox, right? Or any console. Future consoles will be able to track what you do, see what you do, and respond to it. And the company will make money off of it and probably manipulate your data too, using that information.
Yeah, but eventually one complex thing is going to lead to another. And I don't care how much data they receive from me because you know how much porn is out there on the internet. But
you better not be doing nothing illegal, okay? That should be your biggest fear, okay?
And you know the weirdest thing is that what is this fucking incognito shit? You still being watched, motherfucker? I'm like, what did you put incognito? I'm like, I see it in the corner. I said, do you want to go in incognito on your fucking computer? I'm like, they try to trick a motherfucker up. I'm like, yo. They use that. I don't understand that, man. They're still watching your ass.
It's like a mask over coronavirus. Okay. It's just to make you feel safe. But another thing, okay, that's you missing is they have that. So not only can they say, we have an incognito mode because it's popular to do, but also because you know how you search in regular browser mode, you have history. So you don't have to clear your history if you in incognito mode. It's like a whole different browser that doesn't save your shit.
But I believe that the incognito mode, bro, is basically people trying to be sneaky and shit. What's the purpose of incognito when you're going to be browsing and it's still stored somewhere? It's going to be stored somewhere. What you see on your computer, common sense would say, they storing your information. Trust me, regardless of which way you look at it. That's Big Brother, man. You can't escape it unless you live in Africa, which they got 2G and 3G, okay, which don't work half the time.
They're going to get 5G there eventually. I give it 5 years, they'll get 5G.
Yeah, 5G is right now activated in Canada. I think it's in the UK. It's they activated it over there, and it's doing okay right now. Because somebody told me you're going to need a router because it's not going to be spread everywhere as so they won't be throttling and stuff like that. But other than that, I think 5G will be the newest shit that's out there. I hope it don't burn our brain cells out and birds don't fall out of the motherfucking skies and shit like that.
It could do some devastating shit. It could change your blood type or something. Who knows?
Also, I just want people to know, whoever's watching, you could say something, speak about something, please write something, please understand that I'm gonna update the fucking description box, because in the description box it may say something, but since my boy Rad has entered the room, I'm going to add that in there. So you want to talk about the Chimera virus and also 100 words women use all of the time. Look at my daughter. Now what do you want? What, she want you to put the shoes on? No.
Baby alien.
No. She likes to bother me while I'm on the internet sometimes. I don't understand. You know how you're doing something, you mind your business, people want to bother you? I can't stand that.
Exactly. Thank you. That's
weird, man.
Especially women, it's weird. Females love to do that.
Yeah. My daughter's playing her game, and now she wants to cry because she wants to put a shoe on. Let me put her shoe on. Go ahead and talk. I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead and talk about the canary.
But look, coronavirus, I ain't got much to say about it. Besides, it's going to line up with a lot of agendas, political, global, all economical. It's going to line up with a lot of agendas, and it's going to be perfect for a lot of people, okay? Higher ups. Number one is think about re-election. What could that do for re-election? It's no coincidence, right?
Yeah, and that's why I told people in advance, if the spirit allows, all those people who's talking about Trump, he's going to get re-elected, because people are hypocrites. They're hypocrites. They want the country to be protected, but he's the one who's to do it. And they, they hate him simply because he probably said, grab him by the pussy. Fuck them motherfuckers. He's alpha as hell. He's more alpha than, she says, hello.
Hey, baby alien.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm like, why are you hating on Trump because he grab him by the pussy? He's insensitive to your feelings, and you don't even know the man. He's not even fucking a racist. I don't understand that. He's doing a lot of things for people in this country. He's talking on the internet. He's talking on Twitter. He's more closer to the people than fucking Obama, right?
Exactly.
Twittering people, man. He's literally twittering people.
Look, he did more for blacks than Obama did. Obama did more for the LGBT community than black people.
The only thing I need to hear that Obama, like Trump did, that he did more for blacks, is cutting out that Section 8 bullshit. I really don't like that shit. Remember you said he was cutting that shit down and he cutting welfare off? That's the beginning of the end for women, because women, they feed off of that shit, and they got to stop that because they think their value is higher than what they think it is. You know what I'm saying? This Me Too shit. Like I said before, I don't hate women. I love women. I don't care if she's a Lilith bitch. I don't care if she's a tranny. I don't care if she's transvestite, a cis. I don't get. Everything is profitable. That's what they're doing. Everything is profitable in my eyes. But when I see Trump, he's cutting things off. That's a plus. Candy's always said the whole thing. Black Americans are worth $2 trillion motherfucking dollars, right? So you can go to another country like I have. Do something different with your time. Don't complain and stay in America where you know it's the greatest and the most, it could be the most smartest and dumbest country at the same time.
Thank you.
You can go over to another country, right? And then they don't like you because you are bigger than them. Okay, because you know the strongest is niggas is over here in America, man. You know that crossbreed shit right here. We ain't gonna talk about
that. Memphis slavery, chopping down trees and picking cotton. You already know that.
And they took the strongest niggas from over there, from Africa, brought them over here, interbred them, and we got the NFL, NBA. Now there's nothing but a swarm full of niggas now.
That's fact. Especially Ethiopia. Niggas short as fucking Ethiopia. I'm
telling you, Ethiopia, those men are small over there, and they talk about me like a dog. So they talk about me like a dog. The country is going to hell too in the handbasket right now. Now people in America, the used cunts is calling me all sorts of names and stuff like that, and they don't like their name calling. But I was just talking to the men. I made a post on Facebook, right? I put a post. When I told you, I put a post on Facebook, and it was strictly towards beta alpha simps. Okay, men who love to use vaginas and not getting paid. You know, I didn't get attacked by the men. I got attacked by the women, and they will call me all sorts of names. But when I try to fight back, okay, and explain to them that they do, the word bitch is out there, right? Right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between be called a cunt and a bitch at the same time? They will agree with you and say, okay, you call me a bitch, I can be a bitch sometimes. Okay, what about a used cunt? I don't see what the fucking problem is.
Wait, that word has more weight to them because you know why? Because it challenges their superiority. Okay, it challenges their usefulness, and it charges them with accountability. That's why they don't like that word.
Most definitely, man. I can't stand when women get Heidi and haughty, like, oh, they're divas. I say, okay, it's okay to be a diva, but make sure you understand what your worth is. Understand how privileged you are, just like the white man and the Asian man and the black man, because it's privilege for every race.
Oh yeah,
it's privilege
definitely.
for every, and I can't stand people talking about, oh, white privilege don't exist. I'm like, yes, there is. Black privilege don't exist. Yes, there is. Asian privilege exists.
Thanks.
Women privilege exists. These are fucking basic, fundamental fucking facts. But nobody want to hear me when I give them the proof. They said, no, that's not true. That's not true. I tell you, motherfucker, da. I'm glad you joined my video, man. I really do. I really appreciate it. You're the first. This is my first video in which you have joined. Congratulations. You win the best MVP, man. Best commenter, man. So far, so good, right?
Look, man, look, like I already been saying, man, I said I wanted to start a podcast, and look, I'm already on my way there. This is what it is right here. You know, this is what it's gonna be like. You know, you already know. But look, just like that, man. My the coronavirus thing, quarantine, whatever, coincided with my spring break, and I'm like, man, I wish it would have happened afterward. That way, I would have had longer time. You feel me? Now, all my school class is gonna be online now.
You better show up, man. I think college is a waste of goddamn time, okay? Because I was in college for like 2 years and shit, and I realized, I'm here for nothing, man. I'm like, they don't hold your hand there. Your ass is ass out. You just by yourself. They don't seem to be enthused to teach you and shit. And all of the women is off the campus and shit. And I'm like, where all the women went? At least can I get some pussy now? Women are not on those campuses, okay? Maybe a small few fragmented ones, but when you first enter, you see a whole lot of women. But then you see half of them disappear. Where they go? Where they go, man? They're supposed to be on the campus, okay?
They somewhere sucking the teacher up for a grade. Okay.
And nobody want to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
But let me talk about something here. I want to make sure you.
That's one of the female privileges right there, to be able to have sex with somebody and get money and get grades. What?
This far more privileges. This far more privilege for women than any other fucking race in the world.
You know it.
Oh my fucking God, man. Oh my fucking God. Okay.
Coronavirus. Look, man.
Let the coronavirus kill as many bitches as possible, okay?
That we need all the thoughts and all the simps. Okay, the
simps too. Yeah.
All of them, because if it kills the thoughts, then the simps is still alive. They'll just make more princesses,
the children, abnormalities and shit.
Exactly. They'll convince the women that's still alive that they're gold, because all the thoughts are gone now. Now that these women they get placed on pedestals are still alive, they say, oh, they're gonna even become worse bitches than the thoughts before them, and that won't be any use.
Did you see that video where that woman was licking the toilet paper?
She was licking a toilet seat.
No, there was a woman licking toilet paper too, man. She was like, I know I'm gonna give somebody the coronavirus. She was just showing off for publicity, but that's rude, because she was a blonde-headed bitch, okay? I don't understand that, man. I'm like, why is she doing that, okay?
Her head shot up. I said people who do shit like that to spread illness, they need to get their head shot open on the spot. People who walk around naked in public, people who lick things, they need to get their heads shot in public. They need to get their heads blown open, period.
I think it should go far worse. I think they should get the middle index fingers chopped off and their titty nipples chopped as well.
Their mouths.
Remember that woman, that girl that licked that ice cream? She got 5 years for that shit, man. That's a federal offense, man. Federal offense.
Imagine she would have done it around the coronavirus time. Boy.
Man.
Look, man. Had I seen her do that on in person, I would have probably beat her ass, bro. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Smack the shit out of that bitch. I'm like, is she out of her mind? Who was she raised by? I would never allow my daughters, right? Never allow my daughters or my kids to do anything that's despicable as that. And I'm glad I'm back with my kids and shit, because people don't understand that having your kids to socialize with other kids that you don't know is a dangerous motherfucking thing. Okay?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because if the goal is to one day right? Be able to talk to adults. They don't need to talk to other kids. They have adults right there in the home.
It's the problem is that most parents are not capable. They shouldn't be parents. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Most parents over 80% of people who are parents should not be having their kids. And it's usually the mothers who are single mothers who are raising these kids. And that's a terrible part in society. And they'll try to blame the man, but it's really not the man.
Exactly.
Because half of them bitches will basically talk about religion and they're religious, but they don't read the book in the first place.
Exactly.
Which is fucked up.
A lot of them becoming witches now, okay? And if I didn't know any better, if I was a superstitious type, I would say that coronavirus probably came from something like that, okay? The voodoo bitches, okay?
You know what I think that coronavirus came from? That shit came from me, man, because I swear to God, man, I was in Ethiopia. My voice told me to get married, right? And I tried to tell my boy BMT, I said, I think I caused that shit by indirectly. Not I didn't do it. My voice said that, let them laugh. You will have the last laugh. So I'm like, what the fuck do you mean by that motherfucking dark voice? It's the dark voice. The dark voice says every 2 years, there's always some catastrophe or some sort of plague, right? And it comes and goes, right? Yeah. So you naturally know that I didn't do it, but maybe it came at the right time. But in Ethiopia, right? After I left, that country went into war because I got so much feedback from making my videos, for trying to be honest about how Ethiopian women feel about Ethiopian men, which is terrible, terrible, terrible shit going on. The men over there are working their fucking asses, man. They're working there. They're getting up at 4 a.m, and I feel bad for those guys over there. It's peaceful over there. You don't need no weapons. There's no ego over there. There's no haughtiness. Like, yo, I'm gonna fuck your shit up, man. It's none of that shit over there in Ethiopia. It's peaceful. I talk positive about Ethiopia, but I'm just talking about the women. Most of the women are not virgins. They're not virgins. They don't like that shit. And they think I got hurt, but I make my own videos. I don't know where they're getting this anger from, because I'm a Black American and I have experience that I went over there. I don't understand this hatred coming from for African Americans, and I just was one of them to tell them about their own people. And then they got into war. And then now my wife tried to my Ethiopian wife tried to make a false PFA on me. You heard about that? Yeah. And then it's backfiring. Now my kids are home. I'm like, yo, see? So I'm like, I could have called the PFA on my wife, but I didn't, because the voice told me, do not call a PFA on her. You will see the wrath of the Holy fucking Spirit. And I was like, yo, this canary virus is doing something for me. I'm fucking home now. The police, if I whip my wife's ass, the police ain't coming.
To drag you up out of there.
Woo! Oh my goodness! I love my wife to the point. As long as she can give me good tea bag, I'm okay. And no more tea bag, no more rides.
Hey, equal.
Oh, what'd you say?
Language.
She said she was scared. Okay, so go ahead and talk to it.
Yeah, man. But the second subject. Women have 1,000. You know how people have a different 1,000 in the English language. We have 100 different words for the word whore. Okay, harlot, slut, stupid, thought. 100 different words for it. But just that same way, women have just as many, and that's because we discussed it by it. Okay, that's how the English language works. If we discussed it by something, then we create 1,000 different words to describe it. That's just how it is. An idiot. Okay, we have imbecile, dumbass, jackass, shit for brains. It's crazy. What? Pick a word for dumbass. Same thing women have for, guess what? Good men. They have 100 different words for good men. Nice guy. Too nice. Sensitive. What's the word? One word was used on me once, but it wasn't too offensive. It was very subtle. I forgot the word. Go guy, something like that. Go to guy, something like that.
They call it a loser.
No. It was something like but anyway, not to go too far off the subject. Something basically a word that wouldn't even normally mean nice guy, but she couldn't get. She used that word in particular to get away with basically calling me a nice guy.
Is it nerd? Because I'm wondering what that other word is. Is it nerd?
No, man. I don't even remember so many years ago. Damn, what was it? Yes man. It was yes man. Like, how the fuck does nice guy and yes man even coincide? Like, the two mean absolutely nothing. They have nothing in common. You see? yes man is somebody that's always saying yes.
All that time when women could have been talking to nice guys and they're not even a bag of chips or anything like that. It's that fucking makeup that makes them look like a clown. I said, take that makeup off. And as soon as that makeup wears off and you let your hair down and you feeding off that man's money, you'll be in a parasite. You don't want to have nothing in common with him. You don't want to try to have nothing in common with him. So you try to have nothing in common with him, and then you're sitting in the house. You're not even properly being around the kids the appropriate way. You know, and that's why the fathers are gone. The fathers are gone because they don't want that authority in the house. That shit is gone. And like I said before, I don't hate women on that because you can make a profit off of single mothers now. I keep trying to tell guys this stuff. You know,
I hope the alphas keep knocking up these women. I hope the alphas keep knocking up these women and leaving them. That way, they can learn the consequences of their decisions.
The beta alphas will knock up those women, those thugs and those hustlers. Them bitches, them motherfucking bitches. I'm telling them, I said simps. I said them all. Love that use vagina. They love that use punani. I keep saying, stop doing that. Get paid. If those niggas actually was smart enough, they'd get paid from the hoes. You know how many pimps I talked to? The pimps told me that's profit. The kids are profit too, and that's kind of evil though. You know, that's kind of evil.
Super evil.
But some of them take advantage of the kids, man. Some of them pimps take advantage of them kids.
Yeah. You can tell when they run away from home and shit like that. Ay, ay, ay. Mamma mia. Oy vey. Ooh la la. It's just wrong shit. But yeah, they really do. They really have no mercy, bro. They have no mercy for dudes. That's what I'm saying. I look at women and I think sometimes they need to be taken advantage of because they have no mercy for us. So we should have no mercy for them. And they respect that.
Come down to the MGTOW and the fucking red pill have to wake up and start educating themselves on how to. Because there's too much talk about women's nature. When if you go into Africa, they got medallions for Lilith, right? To keep the woman sacred. See, it's very important to keep the woman sacred, and they have lost the touch of what the purpose of Lilith was about. Lilith is Adam's first wife. It's supposed to be said. She's supposed to be a hermaphrodite. She's supposed to have a dick and a fucking penis. I mean, a dick and a pussy, and she's supposed to have all of the charm of a man and stuff like that. And what happens is she was magical and shit. And I keep trying to tell people about Lilith. If you look it up yourself, you'll find her. She wants to be equal to a man. As a matter of fact, she is equal to a man, but she got extra extremities. You know what I'm saying? And she had more potential to do more, but she gets a little bit over and hot. You know, she gets to that point. She had transformed herself into a fucking spirit being, into the dreams of men. So she empowers the dream. Actually, the babies that she has are incubuses and succubuses. So the incubuses go in the dreams of women, of men, and basically, so I think it's the other way around. I think she uses her spirit creatures or some shit like that, and they take advantage of the men's seeds. The old hag, you know, the story with the old hag. And my daughter's messing with stuff. Oh my God, did you? Come on, baby. Come on, watch TV, please, baby, please. Please go out there and watch your TV. She's messing with little things. You want to lay down?
She learning, bro.
Yeah, because I would never teach my daughters to be. I think the best thing to do for guys, for their kids, is make sure you keep them as a tomboy. It's, you know, like into sports, into gaming. You know, just keep them away from other girls, because other girls, are not very intelligent. They're very boring. I'm not saying all women are boring. It's just that when you teach your daughters to be like everybody else, they become a statistic. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Okay.
Yeah, I
women. Yeah, I can't stand. Somebody tried to call me, and then my phone is like kind of halfway muted for some reason. Yeah, these technology has not. Mankind has not reached the peak of this technology. When people keep thinking that we reached the peak of it, technology, we are not there yet. We are not there yet.
Look, 10 more years, we'll see the same thing, and we'll see more and more advancements, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting tired. I just bought a Samsung Galaxy 10, Galaxy Plus 10 5G, and the motherfuckers come out with a 1020. Okay, it's like Samsung Galaxy 20 now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Look, I told you, nigga, if you try to keep up with every fucking device, you're gonna find yourself buying one every other week.
Yeah, just like this Xbox shit too, man. I was like, yo, I was waiting for 3 years before I bought me an Xbox One. Now they come out with a new system now.
Exactly,
what
bro.
the fuck, man?
Just last year, I think just 2 or 3 years ago, I had a PS3. Now they got the PS5 coming out this year.
Yeah, man. I'm getting angry with that. Just stay with one system. At least I can say if you have over like 2,000 games, then go to the next system, right?
Right.
Make a limit.
Thank you. And you know what? They should make the transition smoother too. Like they should make it so like some of the games play backwards compatible and forwards compatible. Okay?
As a matter of fact, they say that the PS5 is supposed to be backwards compatible with the PS4, but people are complaining and say they want to see more numbers because I'm like, I don't want to buy a new system and I can't play my own. I don't want to store up all them boxes. I need something to be backwards compatible all the way to the PS2 and make improved graphics. This fix that shit up, man. That's be more work. You can say charge it $700 if you have to. Damn.
True.
But it's all about affordability. They say it's all about affordability. I said, I can understand. I understand.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's no excuse. Make 2 consoles. One that can play all the games, and the other that can only play PS4 and PS5 games. Simple as that.
Okay.
You see? If they do it like that, then everybody will be happy. That way, people who only want to play PS5 games will get that one version, and people who only want to play all the games, they'll get the other version. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't like when women do give these name tags to guys, but guys don't get hurt. They commit suicide. And these guys don't even get no pussy. Over the time, I tell women that, do you know there's more virgin men out there than virgin women? Exactly. Do you know that's a fucking fact? And these guys are average looking. I consider myself a 7, so I don't know how average. I do got a stature and shit, but I don't consider myself no 8. Okay, that's a jump. Okay, I've been considered a 7 because of my features and shit. But still, I know there's a whole lot more guys out there who never had a piece of pussy, never saw a piece of pussy, got decent jobs and shit like that. And you got these women who's not even a virgin. They lose their virginity at age of 17 or fucking 16 or even 13. Yeah, and exactly. I know guys out there who's far older and never seen it.
Thank you. Exactly. That's why when females, especially women, they say things about guys, and I'm like, okay, nobody cares what you think. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like we know the truth. We know the real reason.
And what's going to happen is that
we realize that they wrong.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you first.
Yeah, what's going to happen is that the women are going to succumb. They're going to sacrifice. They're going to actually give up. That's what I think they're starting to do that now. They're trying to shut that shit down. They're trying to. I had one of my old hoes call me and said, "I'm driving where you're living at." I said, "What do you mean? You coming over my place? No, you ain't bringing that canary virus over my shit." Quarantine her old place on the north side. I said, "Oh, okay. You stay the hell over there, okay?"
Quarantine her whole shit. Flood her shit with alcohol.
Huh?
Flood her whole car with alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But look, my phone is dying. I gotta go.
Okay, man. It's nice talking to you, man. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining. Peace. Okay, so let me see. Kick from studio. Okay. Now, since we have already discussed a lot of things about the coronavirus, Xbox, and 100,000 words for a nice guy, we are going to continue on. I'm glad my friend Brad showed up. I gotta give him a new phone. I gotta try to give him some new phone or something. I hope he tried to help me out too as well. I think he's tripping on me or some shit like that. But of course, let's continue on now. So I thought it was like knocking stuff over, and that's a part of my responsibility here. Okay. I'm going to continue on here. How to do trade with a whore and a prostitute, even your wife or your woman. You guys got to start waking the fuck up here. Back in the 80s, pimps typically told me this. If she's not a virgin, you're supposed to be getting paid. And any man who's laying with that type of female will be cursed. In so many words. They didn't say it exactly like that, but I'm going to flip it for you. So you can understand if you stick your dick in what another man has been at, you could be cursed. And especially that child may be abnormal because of microchemistry, okay? And I talked about this before, and I don't care how someone twists it, but it's a possibility that if your seed goes up into her womb, the broken off past abnormalities of past male sperm will affect your sperm into having and transform your sperm into two heads or two tails. Two heads and two tails. X, Y, 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 Z, Z, Z chromosome. We don't have to get too technical about. We know what the fuck you know what I'm talking about, guys. You know what the fuck I'm talking about here. Now, you have a girlfriend. Okay, one thing that you desire is sex. So if you want sex, you need to. That's two things that she gonna lose if she don't give up that pussy. Do you understand? Two things. Like for my wife, it's usually materialistic. Actually, it's three things for me. I'm a little harder. I don't play that shit with females who don't have no other substance besides their pussy. I said, so the thing is that if you don't give me that virgin pussy, my wife's her pussy is not no fucking use. That shit squirts and juices. So I don't want to hear nobody complaining about. I said, I know my pussy's more fresher than your pussies. Because I'm pretty sure 100% of the time, y'all motherfuckers dated these females and you didn't ask her this question. Are you a virgin? If you didn't say that, you a simp. All right, sorry. You one of the simps. And I guess some people who just admit it at that time, you can still be a simp until you get rid of her. Now you're no longer a simp because you're still. That's just my opinion. Okay, don't try to fight me. Fight words with words, baby. Okay. Okay, now one thing leads to three things for me. So that means I can take away either all three things that she won't get. That's why I'm back in his house. Goddamn, this thing she needs. I need pussy sometimes. Okay, needing means that I don't want to always use my fucking hand. It's necessary to need to masturbate if you have nobody. But if you got a girlfriend, at least demand that you get some sort of pussy, get some C play or some dildo effect or something, some finger and something, you motherfucker get something, give me a trade. You get out of my car if I don't get no trade. I remember this one female trying to play me for a fool. Okay, I remember she was driving in my car and she said to me, and she pissed me off now. I said, then I got horny. When I get angry, I get horny. You don't want to do that. I'll fuck your pussy up. And I'm not a small dude, right? So she kept running her mouth about her boyfriend. I said, I didn't give a fuck about your fucking boyfriend. I just want to see your pussy splatter. That's all I care about. I didn't want to fuck your raw dog because I was using strap-on back in those days. I told her, I stopped my car on the highway, driving her from the hotel. I said, I need some pussy right now because you pissed me off. And she said, I ain't getting your pussy like that. You talking to me. I said, it's not about that. You talk to me rude. You talking to me rude, bitch. You know who the fuck I am. You want to get out of my She actually gave me some head and shit. I was like, yo, this is great. She got back in the car and I drove her ass home. We still talk to this day. We don't talk about that shit. You keep it in the past. We don't talk about the, what do you call that? What's that show called? The club. We don't talk about the club. You keep the club secret again. I'm driving you something. You give me something. Y'all guys gotta start stepping up your fucking game and stop giving away good free dick. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand that motherfucker's a trade-off. That's a trade-off. Pussy and dick is a trade-off. Okay, and if she want to play a game with you, then offer something. I say, okay, you give me some pussy, we're gonna get this. Okay, so you get a little bit of this. But as soon as you stop giving me that pussy, I take that shit back. It's a trade-off, motherfuckers. Now let's continue on that here. So since we understand how to, and you understand when you first start talking to people, once a female says she's not a virgin, you already know there's a trade. You sit there, you make her smile, she likes your personality. You gotta have some sort of personality, y'all. And that's a hard training thing to do. I can't train everybody about how to have a personality. All right, peoples. Okay, my boy Rod got up on here, and I'm happy he did. I'm happy he got up on here. So you understand, I do have a following, but it's not new. I've been on here for quite a while. A lot of guys are afraid. He's not afraid. All right, okay, let's continue on out here. When it comes to children, make sure you understand that the backup plan is when women don't have no control, they run right to who do they run to? White fucking daddy. They run to white fucking daddy. And you're going to have to find a plan of the master plan to play chess with that bitch. Because basically, if you own a house, property, man, that's protect your assets. Protect your motherfucking assets, motherfucker. Do you understand she can take your fucking house? I know some couple old guys, old heads, broke their shit down, destroyed their fucking houses and shit. And I was like, yo, go ahead for him. Good for fucking him. She ain't got nowhere to go. I don't even fuck about the kids. Don't see the kids is a tool which she uses. What's going to happen to the kids if they ain't got no place to stay? Okay, what's going to happen? She's going to have to earn her way to get another house, or she going to have those kids have to go live with you if you broke the house down, right? They ain't going to kick you out of your new place. So if you systematically set it up, okay, you got your own place, she don't have her own place, and you basically she fucked up, she took your shit from you, and you already got your own secret place. They ain't gonna take that place from you. Ah, see, if you thought like that, you would have never had that problem in the first place, right? So destroy your old house. You did a good job, because that's your shit. Get the fuck out of here. She get 50%. Fuck that. It's not in the benefit of the kids, and you are the more responsible parent. You got the house. The courts don't see it that way. Jesus, motherfucker. I can't stand when I hear guys losing their house and then they say they lost their car to a broad. I'm like, yo, if you started talking to Alpha from the beginning, you wouldn't have to work. They got something to be afraid of. I told my wife she would disappear if I go to jail. Do you think I would do that shit? You think I'm gonna be another OJ? No, aliens coming to protect me. Aliens did it. I'll tell the court, aliens did it. I didn't do shit. There's no evidence. What are they gonna take from me? I'm broke. It's better to be broke than to be rich when you messing with bitches these days. You gotta go to another country for that, y'all guys. You can't be rich fucking with women out here. You can't do that. She'll tell on your ass. She'll snitch you. She ain't getting no money. No money, no honey, man. That's what women say. So let's go on to the next subject now here, you guys. Let's go on to the next subject. If you be upfront, you no longer become a beta saint. So if you was one in the past, you're becoming better. You become an alpha. You know what a true alpha is? Someone like Kim Jong-il who terminates a motherfucker as soon as they call. You call, he kills him. That's true alpha. That's godlike mentality. That's like, yo, did he just off someone because they coughed? They're not taking any fucking chances. So the more like you are alpha, you're not taking any chances. Do you really think I brought my wife out here and I have a fucking plan? Now, here we go. Next steps. Protect your assets. Take advantage of the matriarch. It's a few men who took advantage of the matriarch and got alimony child support because the motherfuckers was broke. Start flipping the roles. Do you think Oprah is married to her husband? No. Guess what? He's still gonna get something if he sue her ass. Yeah, that motherfucker's a lucky motherfucker. I wish I'll be with Oprah real quick. I'll be with Oprah real quick. I'll fuck that bitch up. I'll call the police if she don't give me what I need. Men don't desire a lot of things, you know. It's not that hard to get along with men. They like basketball or football or video games. All a woman has to do is do what he does. I don't understand what the fucking problem is with women these days. These women just do nothing. Chitter chatter on the phone. You track the phones. Get the tracking. Comedy, motherfuckers. Okay. Now, since we talked about all those things, property, we talked about 100 words women use cunts have for nice guys. We talked about Canary virus in the Xbox. And what else? Poor in America are richer than most countries. Okay, so when I hear niggas in the hood and shit, I'm like, yo, you talking about milk and eggs? Come on, you have more than what the fucking other countries have, right? Stop complaining and bitching and get your disability or some shit. Fix your own goddamn taxes. Do something for yourself, for Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I was in the streets for 4 years as a fucking homeless man. But anyway, I digress here. Always something to talk about. We always all over the place. We can't keep focused on one subject. Okay, now. Okay, let me see. Richer and underdeveloped country. You go to the underdeveloped country. I did. You're a rich motherfucker. You get your money transferred. You go to their banks and shit like that. You carry yourself a long knife. Motherfuckers can't shoot over there. They don't have no fighting skills like in America. You know all of the best. If you take an American, like let them play basketball with any motherfucking basketball player over another country, they have no chance of defeating Michael Jordan. Nor Mike Tyson, nor Mayweather. Come on, y'all. So you get your ass together and you go overseas, then you'll be better off. But you can't go right now. You can't do Giglioer because the Canary virus is killing motherfuckers. I believe this motherfucking Canary virus was caused by me indirectly, not my fault. Because people was making too much fun of me. I said, I'm the Holy Spirit, motherfucker. I ain't got no sins in my past. I'll speak a word and then shit. Only the people who need to be affected. And in America now, I got my kids back, so that Canary virus had to happen for me to have my kids. So I believe in 2 weeks. I don't know what this 2 week thing is today. I believe it's gonna be longer since I never experienced anything like this before. I was wondering what the hell my voice was just telling me when they told me don't call a PFA on her. And then I see all this shit. I'm like, yo, I must be in the right. If something happens, then I must be in the right. Right there, you go. I'm not in jail, motherfuckers. They reject my ass. I was hoping to go to jail to get my attorney, the proper attorney. Would you know how backwards the system is? You get an attorney while you in jail. They're not going to release. They released me on an ROR. Okay, they released my ass on an ROR when I got in trouble for the first time 14, 15 years ago. But that's another story. Look up my rape story, okay, motherfuckers. But anyway, what else? I'm about to end this shit right here. Okay. So we talked about the rich and the poor, okay, in different countries. We talked about women privileges and children's behavior. And that's what that's what it's gonna be about today. See, perfect it is now here, you guys. Now I hope my audio is not fucked up because sometimes you get cold calls and robocalls. I don't know who the fuck is calling me at this weird ass fucking time. It's fucked up how this society is, man. That right there irritates me more than my wife. When I get a call and my wife, my wife knows when she pisses me off, I'll be harder on her pussy. Okay. And I think she likes it because she gets wet. She don't stay dry down here. But anyway, women privilege is much more higher than all other races. And the men who are in multifacets of colors must understand that women have more power. The pussy of the power. The power of the pussy is very strong against beta alphas. And there are more beta alphas out there and virgin men than there are alphas. Alpha men are more like 10%. You know, Donald Trump is like one of those alpha males. Okay? Beta alpha men are like someone like Obama or Will Smith. People don't understand what that means. Alpha means you terminate a motherfucker. You don't play. That's Italians. A lot of niggas want to be like Italians. Cut a mother, put them in a blender. Okay, come on now. But anyway, children's behavior is very important. Your woman will use your children against you, so you're gonna have to cut that shit out. Sorry, it's called sacrifice. She did it. So then you gotta understand that Dwayne White put his wife and his daughter in the street and gave him $6 million and they say, get out of here. And he fucked that money up so fucking fast. You heard about that story, you guys? Dwayne White and his fucking wife and his daughter was like attacking him. Like, did he put both his wife and his daughter out? Dwayne White and gave him $6 million? Oh, yeah, we'll settle all this for $6 million instead of keeping him to the court case. But anyway, I digress here. I love you all, brother. Hate the many of you. I got many other subjects to talk about. When you come on my show, please have 1 or 2 different topics. I listen to your ass. And if I interfere, it's only for a short, brief moment. So you be talking and rambling, I'll interfere. I just want to listen to what you got to say. Yeah, guys. Okay. All right. I love you all, but I hate the many of you. You know how to follow me. You know how to donate to my cause. And peace. Y'all have a nice motherfucking day, okay? And stay safe now with the coronavirus. Be spiritual. Eat less. Less contact. Eating less is more healthier than eating at all. Goodbye, motherfuckers. Until next time. 1 video a day is good enough for me. If somebody pops up, boom. If you want to do a video with me, contact me. If you know how. If the universe got you, we will get in touch with each other. Peace, motherfuckers.